In this session, we will present UCT fluid solution filters, check valves, quick connectors, and relief valves. Check valves H400, H400HP, H400OP, H400OPA, H400A series. Filter H600 and H600R series. Relief valves H900 and H900HP series. Quick connectors QC lock series. Check valves H400, H400HP, H400OP, H400OPA, H400A series. What is a check valve? A mechanical device which allows media, liquid or gas, to flow through it in one direction only. A check valve is normally a closed valve, which opens as the differential pressure between the inlet and the outlet exceeds the cracking pressure. As you can see, the pressure of the media works against a poppet and a spring, causing the valve to open and the media to flow. On the applicative side, you can see the necessity of the check valve inside systems and how it helps to prevent the flow direction according to system requirements. Short movie for demonstration of back pressure. H400 series, general purpose, H400. The H400 series has a compact design for instrumentation. H400 valves are normally closed. When differential pressure between the inlet and the outlet is higher than the set pressure of the spring, poppet opens to enable a free passage of flow through the valve. Construction SS316, brass and alloy C276. Fixed cracking pressure. Maximum allowed working pressure up to 3,000 psi. Back pressure 1,000 psi for quarter inch and 200 psi for 3/8 of an inch to 1 inch. H400 series, high pressure, H400HP. The H400HP series is a compact, robust, and heavy-duty design for high pressure up to 6,000 psi instrumentation panels and systems. H400HP valves are normally closed. When the differential pressure between the inlet and the outlet is higher than the set pressure of the spring, the poppet will open and allow free passage of flow through the valve. H400HP CNG is specially designed for CNG and NGVs. In system where pulses, pressure shock, or pressure surges occur, we recommend selecting the H400HP series. For vacuum applications, the H400HP series is most recommended. Features include Construction SS316 and alloy C276, fixed cracking pressure, maximum allowed working pressure up to 6,000 psi, back pressure 6,000 psi, ECE R110 approved for CNG, NGV, meets the requirements of the NACE MR0175, ISO 15156. H400 series, one-piece H400OP. The H400OP series is a compact, one-piece design for moderate pressure, up to 3,000 psi, instrumentation panels and systems. H400OP valves are normally closed. When the differential pressure between the inlet and the outlet is higher than the set pressure of the spring, the poppet will open and allow flow through the valve. Features include Construction SS316 and brass, fixed cracking pressure, maximum allowed working pressure up to 3,000 psi. H400 series, one-piece adjustable, H400OPA. The H400OPA series is a compact one-piece design for moderate pressure up to 3,000 psi, 206 bar, instrumentation panels and systems. H400 OPA valves are normally closed. When the differential pressure between the inlet and the outlet is higher than the set pressure of the spring, the poppet will open and allow for flow through the valve. Features include construction SS316 and brass, fixed cracking pressure, maximum allowed working pressure up to 3,000 psi. H400 series, adjustable, H400A. The H400A series is a compact design for moderate pressure, up to 3,000 psi, instrumentation panels and systems, which provides an accurate and adjustable operating point. H400A valves are normally closed. When the differential pressure between the inlet and the outlet is higher than the set pressure of the spring, the poppet will open and allow flow through the valve. Construction SS316 and brass. Variable adjustable cracking pressure ranges. Maximum allowed working pressure up to 3,000 psi. H900 relief valve. The relief valve refers to a valve within a pressurized system that is used to control pressure for the optimal functionality of the system. Relief valves are designed to help your facility avoid system failures and protect equipment from overpressurized conditions. The H900 series is a relief valve designed for low-pressure surfaces. It is most suitable for places where changes in pressure can cause process issues, system damage, or personal injury. The H900 features include service 10 to 225 psi, stainless steel construction, one spring for all set pressure range, maximum allowed working pressure 300 psi, available in all pipe threads and let-lock connectors, sizes range, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch or 6 millimeters to 12 millimeters. The basic structure. End connections, the elements used to connect the valve to a pipeline. Adjustment cap, the elements used to adjust the release pressure. Body, the main component of a valve, providing the path for the media flow. H900 relief valve. Basic structure, main elements. Inside elements can be identified by using a cross-section drawing. Stem, the component that controls the released flow. Poppet, the part that seals the path of the media flow. Technical data from the catalog. Data for reseal pressure of the relief valve according to the set pressure. Flow data of the relief valve according to the line pressure. You can calculate the water or air flow through the valve. Please pay attention to the body size on the graph. H900 HP, relief valve. The H900 HP series is a relief valve designed for high-pressure surfaces. It is most suited for use where changes in pressure can cause process issues, system damage, or personal injury. The H900 HP includes service up to 6,000 psi, stainless steel construction, one spring for all set pressure range, available in all pipe threads and let-lock connectors, sizes range, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch or 6 millimeters to 12 millimeters. Available as CE, PED products. Identifying colored springs. Replaceable springs for a variable pressure range. UCT fluid solution relief valves are approved by the Pressure Equipment Directive, PED 2014-68 EU, formerly 97/23 EC of the EU, which sets the standards for the design and fabrication of pressure equipment. Pressure equipment means steam boilers, pressure vessels, piping, safety valves, and other components and assemblies subject to pressure loading. Other manufacturers are not approved by PED. Basic structure, inside elements. Stem, the component that controls the released flow. Poppet, the part that seals the path of the media flow. H900 series relief valve. Back pressure effects. Back pressure affects valve performance by applying vertical forces, see the red arrows, on item number 12 against upstream pressure. This will slightly reduce media passage. This will affect directly on item 4, spring, to push items 6, 9, and 12 to move against upstream pressure. H900HP series relief valve. Back pressure does not affect valve performance. Vertical forces will be exerted on item 12, but will not affect the movement of parts 11, 5, 4. The spring will remain at the same position. Spring-loaded relief valves have a spring that is activated by the pressures in the media, which open and close the valve. In the spring-loaded relief valves, the cracking pressure is determined by the spring setting and orientation of flow through the relief valve. When a customer designs a system for automatic flow control, the design of your relief valve matters, and the correct cracking pressure can be crucial. Working with a manufacturer that can tailor relief valves to your application can be the difference between a low-maintenance, properly functioning system or one that requires frequent maintenance and subpar performance. Most spring-loaded relief valve manufacturers offer limited options for cracking pressures. See the nominal cracking pressure that can be offered for the H400HP. Spring designator and color versus the pressure. An example for using a specific spring. The flow data of the relief valve according to the spring cracking pressure. You can calculate the water or airflow through the valve. Pay attention to the spring size on the graph. Relief valves, calibration. Many industries use pressure relief valves to safely release access pressure from tanks and piping systems. These valves should be periodically calibrated due to the less than desirable environments that these systems typically operate in. Improperly adjusted valves can potentially pose a safety risk to personnel and result in added costs for the business. For this reason, customers can receive the relief valves calibrated. Calibration can be provided by UCT Fluid Solutions or the customer. Calibration on step of 5 psi. The calibrated valve should have a unique description and marking. It is important to provide with a calibration certificate. H900 calibration. Cracking pressure adjustment. 1. Relieve the system pressure. 2. The H600 and H600R series is a filtration instrument used for decreasing the number of particles and contamination in the process line. Filters separate solids from liquids in a variety of applications. Matching these filters in the application is very important to the system operation. Compatible with both liquid or gas service, the Hamlet H600 series provides easy online maintenance without disassembling from the system. Features: bar stock 316 stainless steel or brass construction. Online maintenance H600R. High pressure characteristics 6000 psi, 413 bar, in 316 stainless steel and 2000 psi, 137 bar, in brass. H600. Moderate characteristics 3000 psi, 206 bar, in 316 stainless steel and 1000 psi, 68 bar, in brass. Hamlet Letlock ends, male and female NPT, and HTC face seal. Replaceable sintered filtration elements are available in 0.1, 0.5, 2, 7, 15, 40, 60, 90 micrometers. Replaceable strainer filtration elements are available in 140, 230, 440 micrometers. ECE R110 approved for the CNG NGV as an option, H600R. Filtration types. 2 filtration types can be used in the filter body. Sintered filter is made by forming a solid mass of metal by heat without melting it. It is used for pore sizes of 140 micrometers or less. Strainer filter is made from a mesh which may be formed to various shapes. It is used in pore sizes of 140 micrometers or more. The H600R is designed to have a tight body-to-element connection. The Hamlet design is based on the entire contact surface area, thus allowing better filtration and preventing any escape area for particles. Disassembly. Use a suitable wrench to loosen the body from the insert, then remove the element, spring, and sealing gasket. Reassembly. 1. Prior to reassembly, clean the filter house and make sure that all other components are clean and free of contaminants. 2. Place the element in the filter body so that the open end of the element is parallel to the element seat diameter. 3. Lubricate the sealing gasket gently. The recommended oil, Fluorolube grade T80. Put the sealing gasket in its place. 4. Place the spring inside the insert. 5. Close the nut manually. 6. Use a moment wrench to tighten the nut, according to the table below on the catalog. A valve is a device that regulates, directs, or controls the flow by opening or closing passageways. Quick disconnect hydraulic coupler, hydraulic disconnect. Quick connect couplings are connectors or fittings that are used to mate fluid lines with equipment that requires repeated connections and disconnections. They are used in both hydraulic and pneumatic applications and are designed for easy hand operation for use with fitting attachments primarily on mobile machinery. This is the best and easiest way to place a line or to break it. The idea is simple. A male end, or plug, is inserted into a female end, or socket, to make a secure, leak-tight seal. They are sometimes called push-to-connect because connecting them requires only a quick push. Uncoupled. Once they are mated, the valve is open, and the flow circuit is completed. Based on 2 parts per joint. Parts seal and lock the joint effectively to contain internal pressures. Resist any tensile forces that tend to pull the joint apart. Quickly and easily connect and disconnect. No tools required. Designed for changing out lines quickly and easily. Connects and disconnects without the use of tools. Permits easy, immediate connection and separation of fluid lines. Saves time by eliminating system bleeding, recharging, and purging of media whenever an accessory is replaced. Quick connector, typical applications. Testing equipment. Pharmaceutical, easy maintenance and cleaning for systems. Laboratories. Gauge calibration. Sampling system. Portable test equipment. Laboratory equipment. Gas distribution, medical gas system. Biopharmaceutical, semiconductor industry cooling water line. Quick connector features. Easy operation, no twisting, turning, or wrenching necessary. The QC lock connector valve is reached by a simple pushing operation due to a smart heavy-duty locking mechanism. Interchangeable and intermixable with major manufacturers' instrumentation quick connectors. Features include easy operation, valve and non-valve stems are available, working pressure rate up to 3,000 psig, 206 bar, interchangeable and intermixable, fluorocarbon FKM O-rings as standard, other O-rings are available per request, smooth and safe connection. Validation tests are based on ANSI B93.51M-1980. The Hamlet QC Lock instrumentation quick connectors are designed for service in a large variety of applications, with a maximum allowed working pressure of up to 3,000 psig, 206 bar. Single and double end shutoff stems. Single end shutoff, SESO. Stems have no valve and remain open when uncoupled. Double end shutoff, DESO. Stems have valve and shutoffs when uncoupled. Both DESO and SESO contain sealing parts, aimed to ensure the path sealing while the media flows through the quick connector. Seal material. As the seal parts have contact with the media, the seal parts material should have a good resistance in order to be compatible with the media type. End connections range. Body, SESO, and DESO are available with the following end connection types. The maximum allowable working pressure per each size is given by the following table. It is important to separate with the coupled and uncoupled versions. Working conditions. Limitations. The maximum flow rate per each size is provided by the following table. Flow coefficient, CV. CV is an average value and may vary plus or minus 10%. CV is based on like end connections on stem and body. For unlike end connections, average the two CV values. Working conditions limitations. The maximum allowed temperature per each seal material is displayed in the following table. Spillage. Spillage is the volume of flowing media that is released from the system while disconnecting the DESO, only, quick connector. Air inclusion is the volume of air that enters the system while connecting the DESO, only, quick connector. See the spillage and air inclusion of the QC in the following table. Complementary products. Body and stem protectors. Body and stem protectors prevent entry of contaminants and damages caused by uncoupling of the bodies and stems. The protectors do not contain pressure. Protector 316SS or plated brass C36000 lanyard, 302SS lanyard clamps, 304SS are available. Thank you.